welcome to yoga. Thank you for joining me today. I'm real happy to see you. Today is going to be my last recording, so I thought I would start with end with how I started in my unusual shirt, my happy shirt. Today's intention is going to be about speaking to ourselves with love. I think that we often either out loud speak or in our minds or in our hearts talk about self-criticism, things that we're doing wrong. So today I want you to think about all those great things that you're doing. Speak to yourself with love. And I think the first great thing that you're doing is watching this video. So give yourselves a little clap. Good job. Okay, let's get set up then for a great session. Let's get our feet hip distance apart, and that's not way out here. That's like where your hips are right here, right down. Nice solid stance or solid sit. Let's get away from the back of our chair so we can sit nice and tall. Get those shoulders back. Get that head like it's being pulled up. Get that chin back, no going like this. Get that chin back nice and strong. Now let's take get our hands on our thighs, and let's just take some nice breaths here. Listen to your breath coming in and out. And then we'll do as we usually do, a nice breathing exercise. And we'll start with 5 count inhale, 5 count exhale, and we'll elongate the exhale as we continue through. So again, nice inhale, nice exhale. Close your eyes. And let's inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And inhale and exhale normally. It's found that the inhale is much easier than the exhale. So by elongating and really concentrating on that exhale, we're releasing all that waste energy, waste stuff, waste in our bodies, getting that out. Great. Let's open our eyes and let's begin our active part of the practice. So we're going to start with our arm movements. Let's raise our arms up to the sky. Let's bring them down through our center, and let's bring them out nice and wide as you can, and bring them down. Let's do it again with our head movements. Up, head up. Bring our hands down through our heart center, lower the head. Bring our arms wide, turn to your left. and bring them down. Bring your head back to center. Okay, now let's add the breathing. Arms up, head up. Exhale, bring your head down, hands down. Inhale, turn your head to your right. And exhale, come back to center, bring your arms down. Very good. Okay, let's do hands. Bring our hands out in front. Let's do some fists, wide, fists, wide, fists, wide as those fingers can go, okay? Fists, wide, good. Now bring your arms out to the side. Let's do some circles with our wrists, wrist circles. Nice, round and round. Let's switch directions. So we're also working on those shoulders here by making us hold our arms out, right? And lower them down. Interesting how that kind of gets you after a period of time. Let's do our legs now. Let's get our feet up on our toes and back on our heels, up on our toes and back on our heels. One more time, up on our toes. Really stretch, stretch, stretch. And back on our heels. Stretch those toes up to the sky and release. Remember, as we're practicing, to really honor your body. Whatever your body says you can do, that's what you do. Don't try to go into a posture just because you're seeing me do it. Do what your body can do. We want you to be stretching, but we never want any pain. And make sure that you either have bare feet or you have shoes on, because we don't want anybody slipping. Okay, let's bring our left leg up to our chest and give ourselves a hug. And let's roll that ankle. Turn circles with our ankle. We don't want anybody rolling their ankle. Okay, let's turn it the other way. Rotate the other way. Chest, or your leg nice and tight into your chest. Great. And let's do point. Oops, point and flex. There we go. Point and flex. Point and flex, and lower that left leg down. Let's bring our right leg up now. Give yourselves a nice hug, because we're speaking to ourselves with love. Let's rotate that foot one way. These big circles, really feel that ankle moving. Nice. And let's rotate it, go back the other way. Nice. Okay, and let's do point and flex, point and flex. Really work that pointing and flexing. Feel that movement in your shin, because you're giving yourselves a nice hug. And lower that one down. Let's bring our left leg up again. Let's just hold it with that left arm. Hold your chair with the other, hold on to your chair with the other arm. And let's just make those big circles. We're warming up those that hip area. Whenever you do any kind of stretching, you want to make sure that your body's limbered up and ready to do it. Okay, lower that down. Let's bring our right leg up. Right hand on that shin. Left hand hanging onto the chair. And again, let's do some rotation. Good. Nice. Okay, and lower that one down. Let's do a little neck movement. Let's just look to our left. And then let's look to our right. Look to our left again. And look to our right. Good. Feels good on the neck, hopefully. Let's do another type of neck and twist exercise. So let's bring our left arm, put it behind us on the chair. Hold on to the chair, kind of behind your seat, sit bones. And let's bring our right arm over to the outside of our left leg, and let's turn to the left. So you're turning your body. You're turning from first your core and then your upper body. So we got a nice twist here. Now let's bring our head back to the center. So looking at me, you want your body still to be twisted, okay? And then let's lower that head down to our right shoulder. Just a little pull. And kind of maybe even lower this left shoulder a little bit. So you got a nice twist, you got a nice neck movement. Now let's look down to the crease in your arm right here. Another nice movement of that shoulder and neck. I always did the one with the pocket. I kind of like this little twist too. And breathing, hopefully you're breathing. And come on back up to center. And bring your body back to the center. Okay, let's do it on the other side. Let's bring our right arm behind us, behind those sit bones. Left arm goes over the right thigh. And we're twisting now to our right. So we want to get that good solid twist in there before we start our neck movements, okay? Be a little twist. Now bring our head back to center. Still got that twist going. And lower that head down to our left shoulder. Feel it right here. You might feel a little bit more on one side or the other. Breathing. You can throw in a smile. And let's look down at that crease, at our arm crease. Where our armpit is, I guess I would call it. As good, as far down as feels comfortable for you. You may feel a little bit too much stretch right here in the back of your neck. Honor your body. Good. And come on back. Good. Honor your body and speak to yourself with love because you're doing this. Whatever you just did is more than you would have done if you went to watch the video, right? Okay, good job. Let's do Utkatasana. And if you've watched the other videos, you know what it is. If you don't, just follow along. We start with getting off our chairs and raising our arms up to the sky. Nice and tall. Now we pretend we're sitting back on our chair. Make sure that you lower that tailbone so that you don't put too much pressure on your lumbar. Come on back up, nice and tall, nice and strong. Reach as high as you can up to the sky. And then lower your arms and sit back down. So when we fake sit in our chair, that's called Utkatasana. Okay, are you ready? Let's rise up. Again, reach your arms as far as they can go. Now sit back as if you're gonna sit in a chair. You're using a lot of these muscles right here. Push that tailbone down and come on back up. And let's bring her down. Okay, now when we go down to sit in our chair, I want to hear everybody say Utkatasana, nice and loud. Let's get a little energy here. Are we ready? Let's rise up, nice and tall as you can be. And sit back down. Utkatasana. Feel those shins maybe even. And come on back up, nice and tall. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then sit back down on your chair. And take a breath. In and exhale. Nice. Okay, now we're going to try something a little bit different. And what I want you to do is start with your hands in prayer or to your heart center. And we're going to turn to our left. And we're going to lower that right elbow down to the left thigh. And then I want you to get this other elbow, your left elbow, up as high as you can to the sky and twist as much as you can. Because what you're doing is you're trying to stack your shoulders, okay? So get that left arm, left elbow up to the sky. You're kind of hanging out over your thighs. You want to try and make sure that your knees aren't going forward. You want to keep them as even as you can, which is kind of tough. And come on back up. Whew. Okay, let's try it again on the other side. So hands to heart center. Let's twist to the right this time. Left elbow goes down to the right thigh, and get that right elbow up high to the sky, up high to that ceiling. Your body is over. Make sure those knees aren't being goofy on you. Solid pressure. And come on back up. Whew. Nice. Good, good, good. Okay, let's do a little side bend. So let's put our left hand on the side of our chair. Let's raise our right hand up, and let's bend to our left. Now what you want to do is make sure that this, let's see, right leg, right foot is solid on the ground. You get a nicer stretch if you keep that foot solidly placed. So come on back up. Go with our left arm up, going to our right. Again, push on that left foot and feel the difference. Then relax that foot and press again. Reach that arm as far as you can. Nice and far. Over your ear, not down here, not way back, right over your ear. And come on back up. Great. Let's do that once again on each side. So now we're right arms up. Bend over, get that right leg nice and solid on the ground, right foot, I guess, and reach as far as you can. Reach, 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 and release. One more time, now with our left arm up, over to our right side, get that left foot nice and solid on the ground. Reach, 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 reach. Very good. Come on back up. Oh, good. Nice side bending. So let's go to behind our chair. Let's stand up. Ooh, knees just cracked. Okay, I'm going to move my chair. You should keep yours the same way, just so that you can see maybe a little bit better what I'm doing, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our, excuse me, our right foot right almost underneath our chair, okay? And we're going to take our left leg and we're going to go back. Notice how I'm on the ball of my foot right now. My knee, my left knee, or my right knee, excuse me, is bent. And it's not deviating over that ankle. It's nice and solidly above that ankle. Then I want you to drop that back foot, drop that heel of your left foot. And you should have, that foot should kind of be pointing at your chair. Not way out here, more like this. Okay? Does everybody feel comfortable? If that's hurting your knee at all, that left knee, go back on the ball of your foot. Sometimes that's a lot of pressure on that back knee. Okay? Whichever feels comfortable again. Okay, now let's raise our left arm. And, well, that was the right arm. Let's raise our left arm. Nice and solid, looking straight forward. This is a little bit of a balance pose. So you want to, again, find that focal point. And then you can lower your left and your right. Very good. Okay, let's straighten that right leg out. Nice and straight. Again, if you're feeling a little pressure on that back knee, switch it to being on the ball of your foot. Okay, whichever feels you comfortable. We're going to bend our elbows so we're coming out over the chair. This leg, the right leg, remains straight. Okay, way as low as you can go. Should be feeling some stretch in here, maybe in the back of your shin, maybe even in your shin. Nice and solid. Feel that stretch, so nice. And come on back up. Good. Okay, let's bring our left foot up. Now I'm going to go on the other side. Okay, left foot should be close to our chair now. And let's bring our right foot back as far as feels comfortable. If your stance is like this, that's fine. Just want to make sure that that left knee is over your ankle, not forward and not back. You want it right over your ankle. Got it? Okay, and let's lower that back foot your right foot, lower the heel, and make sure that, again, your foot is kind of facing towards your chair. Not directly towards your chair, but more at a 45-degree angle. Check out that front foot. Find that focal point for you. Raise your right arm, and now raise your left arm. Nice and tall, nice and strong. Feel that stretch in that right leg in the back. Maybe you're feeling a little bit right here in that left leg, in your hamstring, and lower down. Great stretch for our legs, and also somewhat of a balance. All right, straighten out that front leg. Straighten out that left leg, nice and straight. And we're gonna lower ourselves down again. So we're gonna bend at the elbow and just lower ourselves down. Remember, as we're lowering, we're always leading with our chin and our chest. So we're not bending like this, where your back is rounding. We're doing it more from our hips, straight down. Nice solid stretch back there in that front leg. And push yourself back up. Very good. Let's bring our feet together. Whew. Let's take a breath. In and out. In. Let's just really release it. Good. Okay. Let's do a little bit more balance. Let's have our hands on our chair for right now. We're going to go up on our toes and then down. Up on our toes and then down. Now this time, if you can, take both hands off or one hand off. Up on your toes and down. Up on your toes and down. One more time, up on those toes and down. Good. A good way for your balance too is maybe to extend that up on your toes. So if you're practicing at home without the video, try and stay up on your toes for maybe a count of 3, 4, 5. Keep extending it, elongating that count of standing on our toes. Very good. Let's warm up our legs just a little bit. Let's get our nice stance, 2 feet together, hip distance apart. I kind of forgot to tell you that. Okay, and let's again hold on to our chair. Now let's take our left leg and let's just go out to the side and back. You should feel that probably in your gluteus maximus. There we go. Out to the side and down. That's 3, 4, and one more. 5. Bring your leg up as far as feels comfortable, but make the movement slow. So let's not just be going like that, okay? Nice and slow. Bring our right leg up and down. Oh, my couch is in the way. Up and down. Up and down. 4 and 5. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to move my chair over just a little bit. Keep your chair in front of you for balance. Let's start with, as you know, Tadasana. We want to have a nice solid foundation whenever we do balance poses. So let's look down at our feet. Make sure that they're hip distance apart. And let's make sure that we're on the balls of our feet and the heels. Nice solid, those 4 points, the big toe, the little toe, and the 2 points of our heels. Raise your toes up as tall as you can, as much as you can. Spread them out and lower them back down. So nice solid foundation down there on our feet. Just like building a house, we start with that foundation. Let's bring our knees up a little bit, engage those legs. Bring up your thighs. You can feel that your tailbone kind of went up. Push that back down. So you get that kind of a engagement now of our core. The core is probably one of the most important things when we balance. Okay, arms by our sides, thumbs forward. Let's bring our shoulders up, roll them back, and then just let them drop. Make sure our head is not tilted forward, throat back, and let's pretend like a string is pulling us up. So we're going as tall as we can. We're being tall, tall, tall. And let's close our eyes. and just be. Might be waving a little bit with the wind. It's fine. Give some positive self-talk here. Speak to yourself with love. Great. Let's open our eyes. Let's do our tree pose today. So we start with our hands at our heart center. Well, actually, let's start with our hands on the chair, okay? Hands on the chair. Let's bring our left leg up. Let's find that drishti point or that focal point in front of us. So we're not waving all over. Let's engage that core. Make it nice and strong. Feel like that belly button is pushing back against your spine. Now let's move that leg out to the left and place it on that right shin, inside of that right shin. Nice and solid. You can push that foot against that right leg and have your right leg kind of push against the foot. So you get that interaction. Okay, now if you got that solid stance there, remove one arm and remove both arms. And then if you feel really good, just bring your arms up. See, my tree's blowing a little bit today. Engage that core. Okay, bring her down. Arms to your chair. Bring your foot to the center and bring it down. Very good. Okay, now we're going to do the other side, so make sure that your stance is nice and solid. Good. Nice and solid stance. Let's bring that right leg up. And then let's turn it to the right and press it against that inner thigh. That inner shin, thigh. Well, if you can do that, if you can get your leg way up there, go for it. Okay, ready? Bring one arm in. Get that focal point, engage that core. Bring the other arm in. Good, good, good. And get those arms up. Nice, solid. You might find that one side was a little bit easier than the other side, or not. And bring them down. Arms to chair and down. Excellent, 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 excellent. Balance is so good for us, especially as we age. Okay, let's bring her back to the chair. That seated chair. Feels good to sit back down. Let's take some nice inhales and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Okay, let's do a new shoulder exercise, and let's turn to our right this time. Okay, and what I want you to do is bring both of your arms together, and I want you to turn to the back of your chair. So both of your arms are in the back of your chair. And I want you to bring your left arm all the way around as far as you can get it. If you can get it all the way back, that's great. Feel those shoulders. And come on back. One more, we're going to do it a couple times. Let's do that again. Get that arm movement all the way back. Feel those shoulders kind of pinching together. And come on back. One more time. Let's bring that out as far as you can, people. And back. Very good. Come back to center and lower your arms. Let's go to the left side now. Same thing. Arms out in front of us. Go move your arms to the back of the chair. And then let's bring our right arm as far as we can behind us. And bring it back to the back of your chair. Let's do that again. As far as you can. Nice, slow movements. Try to be smooth with your movements, not jerky. One more time. As far as you can reach. Feel those shoulders in the front of your chest. And come on back. Great. Let's come the center of our chair. Nice. Okay. Little shoulders. Let's roll them a little bit. Yeah. Chicken arms. I don't know how many of you remember the chicken dance. Okay. Let's do our beach ball. So let's bring our arms together as if we're grasping that beach ball. Let's round our shoulders, round our back. Release the beach ball and let's open up as wide as we can. Chest to the sky, looking up at that ceiling. And come on, back round those shoulders. Release that beach ball and look back up. Pinch those shoulder blades together as much as you can. Get that chest out. And come on back one more time. Round it. Release the beach ball. Really stretch that. Nice. And come on back to even. Let's make sure that our legs, again, are seated, are on the floor, nice and solid, hip distance apart. We're not sitting right at the back of our chair. In fact, I would move a little bit closer to the front of the chair for this next one. We're going to do some leg movements here. So let's start with our left leg. Let's bring that left leg in as tight as we can, really tight. And now let's release it, hang on to our chair, flex that foot, bring it out as far as you can to the left, bring it back in, bring it into our chest, and lower it down. Okay, let's do that with a little breath work, okay? So we're going to start with an inhale. Inhale, bring your leg up. Exhale, grab your chair and push it out. Stay here for the inhale. Exhale, bring it out to the left. Inhale, bring it back to center. And exhale, let's just drop that down. Okay, try and sit tall. I notice that I'm like leaning back when I'm doing this. Try to sit as tall as you can, okay? Bring your left leg up. Give yourselves a hug on inhale. Exhale, arms to chair, foot out. Inhale in place. Exhale, move to your left. Inhale, bring it back. And exhale, bring it down. Good job. Let's go for our right side now. Let's bring that left foot or right foot in. On an inhale, exhale, make it go straight out. Grab your chair. Inhale in place. Exhale, slow movement to your right. Inhale, slow movement, bring it back. And exhale, bring it down. So let's try this time to make it like a journey. So as we're breathing in, we do the movement. As we're exhaling, we're doing the movement until the end, okay? So let's start with that inhale. Squeeze our leg in. Exhale. We'll bring it out. Inhale in place. Exhale, slow movement to the right. Inhale, let's bring it back. And exhale, bring it down. Good. Okay, nice job. Okay, let's do our man sit. So let's bring our left leg up to our ankle over our right thigh. Our right hand on our ankle. And our left hand is just below the knee, touching that thigh. And let's just push that down a little bit. Not a lot, just a nice little pressure there. Feel that in your back hip. All right, release that. Now let's go forward over that, leading with your chin and your chest. Forward movement. Keeping that chin and chest wide, those shoulders back. Feel that pull in that gluteus maximus, or your back butt muscle, and come on back up. Take a breath. Let's do that one more time. Inhale in place. And exhale, let's go over that figure 4 again. Leading with our chest and our chin. Always bending at the hips, not at the waist. Breathing. And on your next inhale, come on back up. Good. Let's release that leg. Let's jiggle those a little bit. Especially that. I have to hit that muscle, I think. Okay, let's bring our right leg up. Let's put our right ankle on our left thigh. Again, our left hand is on that ankle, and our right hand is pressing on the thigh area. So let's press that down. Get a little bit of a stretch before we go over the leg. Again, if that moving over the leg is a little too much for you, just do the pressing, this part. It works that same muscle, which is great. And release. Okay, ready? Take a nice inhale. And exhale, leading with your chest and chin. Come on over that figure 4 leg. And feel that stretch on your right gluteus this time. Breathing. Breathing. And on your inhale, come on back up to center. Good. One more time. Take a 1 breath here, in and out. Nice inhale. And exhale, leading with your chest. Come on over that leg, your right leg, your right bent leg. Breathing. Inhale, exhale. And on your next inhale, come on back up and release that and jog that out. Oof. Okay, good job. One more, let's do a forward fold. Let's get our legs nice and wide. You're sitting kind of on the end of your chair a little bit. Okay, flex those feet up. Bending again from right here, from our hips, not our waist. From our hips, so your chest is nice and tall. And I want you to do inhale, a nice inhale, and exhale. Let's bend over as far as you feel comfortable. Okay, if you can get your hands down to the floor, great. If you're right here, perfect. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Leading with your chest, so your chest is open. Breathing, and come on back up. One more time. Inversions are really great for our system. So nice inhale here, and exhale. Remember to bend at your hips, bending at your hips. Good. Maybe you can get a little further this time, because you kind of stretched out last time. Inhale, and come on up. Bring your body up from your hips, not your back. Good. Nice, very good. Good job, good job. Okay, let's do a little bit of a twist. Let's turn to our right and get our hands on the back of our chair and just twist to the back. Nice twist. And come on back to center. Now let's go the other way. One more time. Nice twist to the back. Twisting from our core and then our shoulders. And come on back to center. Good job. Let's cool down a little bit. Let's do some arm circles. Go the other way with those arms. Love that feel on the shoulders, these arm circles. Great. Let's bring our left arm over in front of us. Pull it towards us. Release that arm. Let's bring that other arm over in front of us. Reach. Press that into your body. Great. Let's give ourselves a nice hug. Speak speak with love to ourselves because we did a great job. Bring your arms out, switch arms that are on top. Give yourself another big hug. Hug, hug, hug. And release. Now let's give ourselves back pats. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, and lower them down. Let's go up on our toes and back on our heels, up on our toes, back on our heels, up on our toes. Oh, I'm sorry, but I have some mowers going on. Okay, let's bring our leg in, give ourselves a hug again. Let's go and give ourselves another big hug. Nice. Okay, let's set ourselves up for meditation now. So let's get comfortable on our chair. Get comfortable. Hands on your thighs. Feet hip distance apart. Sitting as tall as you can. If you want to sit back a little further on your chair, that's fine. Just get your shoulders nice and strong. Nice and tall. Good. And let's close our eyes. Let's take just some nice deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Now be aware of your body sitting on the chair, feet on the floor, your hands resting on your lap. Feel that weight. Be aware of the sounds around you. What's in your environment? Don't focus on it, just be aware, let it go. And let's bring our awareness back to our body. Let's start at the top of our head and just slowly go down our body. Being aware of maybe those parts that are a little tight, just letting it go. All the way down to our toes. And as we hit our toes, let's become aware of our breath and where that breath is rising and falling in our body. It could be in our chest, it could be in our abdomen. Where's that movement? And just watch it. In and out, rising and falling. We're not trying to change our breath in any way, just being aware of that inhalation and exhalation. Watching in your mind how it's rising and falling. Watch the journey of your breath as you inhale and as you exhale. Notice if the breath before was a little longer or a little shorter. No two breaths are ever the same. Just be aware. Inhale and exhale. Expansion and contraction. And if you would like, you can count your breaths. 1 on an inhale, 2 on an exhale. Only up to the count of 10. That helps you stay focused. As your mind goes elsewhere, rein it back in. Let it go. And and come back to that breath. And then count wherever you may be. Inhaling and exhaling naturally. Expansion and contraction. Now let's bring our focus, let's release that breath. Focus. And bring your mind back to your body. Back to the seat below you. The floor beneath your feet. Your hands resting on your thighs. The sounds around you. Environment. And let's bring our hands to our heart center. Thank you so much for taking the time today to practice with me. Speak to yourself with love. Give yourself applause on a regular basis for all the great things that you do. And avoid as much self-criticism as possible. The light in my heart shines to each and every one of yours. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the practices with me. You can go back to number 1, 5, whatever one you want to do. Thank you. Enjoy.